Hello everyone, welcome back. If you're not part of the channel, subscribe, share, like this video. Wanted to get one out earlier, people, but I've just been too sick. Been running the temperature all flipping day. Temperature started today, but I'm telling you, talking about body pains, I've had them. It's just been horrible. I've been sleeping with a heating pad on, and I've just not been able to do much. Yesterday I had a really bad day. Today has been okay, and then it got really bad within the last couple of hours. Whatever it is, I'm getting through it, but boy, it's really laying a thumping on me. I've just not been able to do much of anything. I really wanted to get on here and talk to you. There was some stuff that came across the news wire that really troubled me in a lot of ways. And I see it happening a lot. Move that phone to where it don't fall. But it was talking about us moving our nuclear submarines to South Korea. And a lot of you that don't know this, that's a really, really bad idea with North Korea and everything else going on there. And it's also right there, right close to Taiwan and what's going on with China. And I'm telling you, people, you're playing hardball with this stuff. And people just throwing these, and this ain't ballistic. These are regular nuclear submarines with nuclear weapons on them to deter North Korea from South Korea. I'm telling you, with everything right now, with everybody signing these first strike agreements, people, it's only a matter of time. Like I tell you all the time, fear not. This is nothing to be scared of. But it worries me about the world, because the world is so lost. And I need you once again to make sure that you put everything in the description and the comments, prayer requests, anything you have, anybody you want to pray for. And I ask of you to pray for them at nighttime, to always constantly pray for everybody that's under these videos, because God knows them by name. And you just tell him, hey, God, you know these people by name, and he knows them. And that's what we do every day and every night, is that we make sure we pray for these people. And not just that, pray for your brothers and sisters around the world in these dark times, because it is dark with everything going on. Tomorrow starts Satan Day, basically, in Boston, having that big satanic thing going on. It's a 3-day convention, sold out. Big parade, devil worshippers from all over the world going to Boston while America celebrates it. People, it's all there every day. And I saw again last night and today more earthquakes all over the world, and not just little ones. There were 6s here and there. It's just, you can't make this stuff up. These are definitely birth pains. That's what these are. Definitely birth pains that's going on right now. And hopefully we're out of here soon. And I know you're tired, and I'm sick. You're probably sick, and you just want to get out of here. But this stuff that's going on with these nuclear submarines and everything, it's a sign. It's a sign we're about out of here. As I told you a long time ago, Jesus' message to me is, I will come in the storm. He had already told me about a nuclear war coming. It already showed it to me. It does happen. And it's horrifying, because I've seen the outcome of it and what's left, and there ain't much. I don't know who starts it. Really don't care. We won't be here. But for the people left here, pray for them that they'll be in a safe position, these tribulation saints, because they're going to need to be in the right position, or they won't even get a chance to be one, because it's going to be a massive attack. And I see it. I mean, it's so bad, because I've seen it happen, and you got to sit here and watch this stuff take place, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's pretty horrific. It's a lot to bear, and a lot of people that do see these things, they have to sit and wait for it to happen, basically, after seeing it. But it does happen, and I'm not the only one who's seen it. A lot of people have. I've actually talked to other people that have had them after I knew they did, and they described to me what they saw, and I told them what I saw, and we all pretty much add up. Same, I mean, it's almost identical. We've all been seeing the same thing. And then we have this big blood tsunami that I saw the other night that God was telling me about, and I only know what that is. But that's just another thing that's getting ready to take place. It's an interesting week. A lot of things happening. Like I said, you're not alone. I'm here with you up until the end. Pray for all of our brothers and sisters. I know that, trust me, I know how bad it is out there. There's nobody to talk to. You have no friends. We're watching Revelation take place. Somebody was asking me a lot about Revelation a couple of weeks ago, and I broke it down to them like this. Chapter 1 is past, okay? Chapters 2, 3, and 4 are present. Chapter 5 on is future events. None of that has happened yet. From chapter 5 to the end is future. That's how you break Revelation down. So remember that. Chapter 1, past. Chapter 2, 3, and 4, present. Chapter 5 to the end is future events. The Bible is the only book in the world that has future prophecy. No other religion has it. There's no future prophecies in any of them. And there's been no prophecies come to pass, only the ones in the Bible. Jesus is the only way. People say, well, only man wrote the Bible. No, that's because they're ignorant and they don't understand anything. If you go into the Torah, which is our Bible, but the Torah is the first 5 chapters. You take the first 2 chapters. You take the 49th letter in each of those chapters. And you'll get Torah going forward. Like an arrow. You do that in the first chapter and the second chapter. So that'd be Genesis. Then you go to the next chapter. Same thing. They both point. They both say Torah. 49th letter. So you say, well, maybe it's coincidence. Well, let's go to the 3rd chapter. 3rd chapter, there's nothing there. Absolutely nothing. Okay, that's kind of odd. Then you go to the 3rd and the 4th chapter. It has Torah, but it has it spelled backwards, pointing back to chapter 3. People, it's not wrote by, man wrote it. Don't get me wrong, but it was inspired by the Holy Spirit. It's got its hands. It's the only book that has future prophecies that's come to pass, even way before. Hey, Jesus was even talking about a time when you were able to get the news all over the world. Well, that wasn't back 2,000 years ago. They didn't have news cameras. That's taking place today. One news fact after another comes out of the Bible, another prophecy is fulfilled. One after another. Constantly, more and more prophecies are fulfilled. People ask me, Chris, well, how do you get to 2030? We go into the prophecies and we put all that together. We do the math. Many of us have spent, well, I know I've spent the better of many years putting this stuff together, but I really wasn't really good at it until the past 5 months. I started learning how to do it a lot better than I used to. But there's people like Brother Barry. A lot of people don't like them, but they're pretty good. And there are some other ones out there highly advanced that I follow that they break down prophecy like this. And every one of us come to the same solution, 2030. And God has showed me many a times 2030 that is the end of man. That's it. A lot of people say it's crazy. They don't believe it. And I really, like I said, nothing I can do for them. They'll never believe it no matter what you do, but it will happen. In 2030, man's time is up. And God's time, Jesus' time, and his 1,000-year reign will start. It might be right at 2030, but it will be a little bit after. It might be a couple months, but it will happen. Man is only allotted 6,000 years. Man has lied to man about what year it is. They keep telling you this world is a billion year, and it's a lie. This earth just turned 6,000 in 2030. No, the sun's not a billion years old, nor space. All lies. Lucifer has everybody fooled, and he has spent a lot of time doing that to fool you. It's called the Great Deception. And people have, when you fall away from the church, like we have, the apostasy of the church, that's where these things start to pop in. Satan starts controlling, these spirits come back, they start running over everybody, and people start believing things that are not real. The world literally thinks that we are 1,000,000 years old, and they're not. But these people, if they read their Bible, they would know better. It even fools most Christians to believe in these lies, but you can't fool me. I know the word's the truth. I'm a true believer of Jesus Christ. This world will turn 6,000 in 2030. The rest of it's all lies. There is no aliens. These are demonic spirits. Part of the Great Deception. Now, let me tell you something. God is going to let people believe it, and he's going to make them believe it because they chose to believe it. Other than opening the Bible and reading themselves, God's going to make them believe it because they chose not to be with him. They chose their fate. Don't be one of those. The Word is the truth. It's his Word. That Word is Jesus. There is only one God. There is no other gods. There's no other way to get to heaven. There's no Buddha, no Allah. All that stuff does not exist. That is one person. That is called Lucifer. And he has been doing this since the beginning of time. He started this all the way back to the Garden of Eden. His job is to destroy mankind. You know, these people that worship him, he would rather see them dead. He hates man. But these idiots follow him, thinking that they're going to get a piece of the pie. He's going to kill every one of them. He hates mankind because we remind him of God. God made us in his image. He despises man. He wants to destroy every piece of flesh on this earth. Where do you think nukes come from? Bioweapons. Didn't come out of man's head, honey. That wasn't us. That's him. He wants us to destroy each other, and we will. Because we choose to believe everything other than the one who created us. We worship this planet instead of worshiping the Creator. That's this new world religion that is now coming about. To worship the earth. Global warming wouldn't exist if man wasn't trying to heat the planet up. Another lie. They spend billions of dollars a year trying to mess up the weather and heat the world. So you actually believe that there is a global warming. They also don't tell you that the earth warms up every so often and it cools down. But they don't want you to know that. If people actually believed every lie that the government has tried to do in the past just in my time. In my time, it was an ice age. It's been this, it's been that. Every 5 to 6 years, it's about making money, people. And people buy it. Hook, line, and sinker. And this one, they went the extra mile. They've actually tried to heat the planet up, so they have proof of it. All lies, people. Very soon, any day now, they've got to answer to all those lies, and they will. Everything that's happening right now, and they know it. They know it more than the people that don't believe it. The government knows Jesus is real. They know he's coming, and they're poking him, trying to get him to get down here as fast as possible, because as soon as he gets us out of here, they know the restrainer's removed. That's why you're seeing everything that's happening. Now, you can believe me or not, but I have no reason to lie to you. I have none. I'm telling you, you're living a lie. Everything out here's a lie. And it's a well-engineered one. I'll give you that. And if you don't know the Bible and you don't know God, you will fall for it. Because, boy, they're good. And they've planned this very, very well. Don't buy into it. Trust in Jesus. He's the only way. He's the door. He loves you. He's the only one that's loved you. This world don't love you, and it just wants to destroy you. That's it. He's the only one. He created everything for you. Lucifer is the one that wants to destroy you. So trust in Jesus. Turn your life around and get with him as soon as possible. People, it's only a matter of time before they start shooting these things off. It's going to happen. I've already seen it. I've already seen 400 million people dead. I've already seen it. It will happen. There is no stopping it. Right now, your best option is not a bunker. It's not preparing food because it ain't going to help you. It's knowing Jesus. That's your only way out. You don't want to be left here when these things start flying, and they're going to fly, and they do hit America. Many of them. And you know what? These people don't care. Because, see, they do have their bunkers. They don't care about you. People, this is a worldwide holocaust that they're getting ready to do. I can warn you about it. I can't make you believe it. All I can do is try to show you that there's only one way out, and that's Jesus. And that's it. Don't be left here. People love this world so much that they will give up everything to sit here and be destroyed in it. Don't be like them. That's ignorance. World War III will happen, people. It's already started. There is no backing off. There is no stopping it. It will end really badly. We're out of here before that happens. I think maybe even a couple months before it happens. Because we're not here. I've seen it. I've seen it from up there, not down here. So make sure that you're ready to get out of here. Like I said, I'm just Noah telling you the rain's coming. That's it, people. That's all I'm doing. Even sick as a dog, I'm here just trying one more day. Maybe I can convince one more person to find Jesus now. That's what I'm doing. I love each and every one of you. And I don't want even my worst enemies to be stuck here through all this, but I know there's going to be many. There's nothing I can do about it. But if I can convince 1 or 2 or 4, maybe even 10 before we're out of here, I'll keep beyond here every day doing it. Because you're my brothers and sisters. Like I said, you're all over the world. You're in every nation. I've never met you. You don't know me, and I don't know you. But I know you're my brothers and sisters. If I can, maybe wake 10 of them up, I've done something. I ain't the smartest, greatest at what I do, but I'm just trying. That's all I can do. And hopefully, maybe, quite a few wake up. And if that's the case, at least I've done my job. And that's what's important. I love each and every one of you. Keep me in your prayers. I pray for you and your children. You pray for me. I don't know what this is, but like I said, it's whatever it is. I'm just hurting so bad. I've just been in the bed on heating pads. That's all I've done. Pray for the world. Pray for everybody in the comments. Right now, we got to be praying for each other. Because right now, and rejoice. These are horrible things happening all over the world. And I know what's coming from them. But this is a great time for us. We are leaving here very soon. The rapture is imminent. Don't let anybody tell you it ain't. It could happen before tomorrow. And I do have a feeling it's coming. I can feel it and I can sense it. It's here. I can watch the events, the earthquakes, the nuclear weapons being moved all over the globe. They're repositioning them all. So have yourselves ready, okay? If you don't see or hear from me again, I'll see you in heaven.